am excited. We are back in business, everyone. We are back. Systems Lab Live. This is the August 28th edition. This is the last finale of the month of August. And I'm excited because we are still in our AI for Project Manager series. We've done 3 of these live streams. I think is it 3? Yeah, 3 of these live streams so far. I'm excited about it. We're going to keep the party going. Tonight, we're talking about Miro. Ladies and gentlemen, let's just get into the mix. Put your name in the chat, put what you're working on, and what AI tool have you been utilizing? What have you been utilizing within this past week, month, or what have you? So let me get to it. I want to go to our presentation, and I'm just going to get right into it because we have a lot to discuss. Okay. Welcome, everyone. I'm so glad to be here with you all as we close out the month. Here's the question. Tonight we're talking about AI, artificial intelligence for project managers, just to get you up to speed on what exactly we are talking about, why we're doing this particular series. Here's the question. Here's the question up front. How can project managers use AI to work smarter, not harder? That's what we're really focusing on for this entire series. Is we're really looking at it from that perspective. What is it that we're doing as PMs? Every day we're doing this work. Every day technology is being amplified all across industries, whether it's Slack, project management tools, how you communicate, how you store your work, how productive that you are. We have a lot of technology out there, and it has ramped up since the pandemic. And we're in post-pandemic vibes. We're in the, what do you want to call it? The new normal, right? We're in the new normal, the new work that we're doing, hybrid, remote teams, all these things. Now AI is just straight up in front of us. And I've taken the long journey. Literally, I have taken the journey to Narnia. Come on, C.S. Lewis. Who remembers that? I've taken this journey where I'm just like, okay, what is artificial intelligence? Because I'm going to raise my hand and say, I didn't know the definition. I've heard of it. I know about it, but what is it? Right. And then I just started to observe. I was like, I see a lot of creators using it. I see a lot of folks in the creators economy, a lot of marketing people. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. AI, it's so good. It cuts down my work in half. I'm like, okay, cool. It's supposed to help cut down your work. But I was like, how are other people utilizing it? Then some of my favorite tools like Miro, like ClickUp. Who else? Miro, ClickUp. What else do I use? So many others. Loom, Scribe, Asana. All these different tools, Canva even, started integrating AI. So I was like, okay, this is the perfect opportunity where I can now start to explore within these work management tools that we're utilizing every single day. I was like, all right, let me see what's up. Let me see what's what. Like, how am I supposed to be utilizing AI tools? And then how's my team supposed to do it? So we're on this journey together. And so we're talking about, we're working smarter, not harder, because that's what AI is supposed to be about. So today we just have a few things to review and go over. This actually might be a part 2, might be next week. Part 2 might be next week. What is Miro? We're going to break that down. Some people don't know what it is. In fact, I've been nominated, y'all, for a community rising star award. I love it. The link is in my Instagram stories. I'll put it on LinkedIn tomorrow. But, I'm just like so thrilled to be nominated. I just have a good old time doing a lot of fun use cases and content and live streams and things like that on tools like this. So we're going to talk about how to implement Miro for everyday use. And then we're going to talk about the Miro AI use cases. And then we'll take questions if you guys have questions. But that's what we're going to do. Shout out to the Instagram fam. We are live on Instagram, YouTube, and LinkedIn. And we have some few people on Instagram. What's up, good people? Make sure you leave a comment. Make sure you share this live stream with about 20 people who need to know about Miro and its AI. So, what is everyone talking about with Miro? Like, what is it? What is Miro? Like, for real, for real. Like, what is it? All right. So, here's what I want to kind of talk about when we say, like, what is Miro? So, what it is, it's an online collaborative whiteboarding platform that will allow teams across continents and time zones to work collaboratively together. Let's go deeper though. This means that you can do real time collaboration. You can create and share different types of visual content, such as whiteboards, diagrams, notes. You can do project planning. You can do brainstorming meetings. You can do all sorts of really cool things with Miro that happen to enhance your project planning and execution. You can do things like plan your retrospectives, your sprints, your all sorts of things. You can do I do workshop planning. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. You can do all sorts of things. What do I use? Hey, Mayella. What do Mayella? What's going on? What do I use Miro for? Lots of things. So I use Miro whenever I am preparing for a workshop. There is a Miro board that I use to plan out the nuts and bolts of the workshop. I use Miro for process mapping, whiteboarding, process mapping, including like workflows. So I have my podcast workflow in there. I cannot wait to get into tinkering with that as I prepare for a new season of podcasting. I can't wait. I feel the itch to do more potting. I have an idea, but I also want to get the people's opinion as well, and then I can, we'll go from there. But I think I want to get back on the mic maybe this year. Who knows? I love I like the podcasting experience. Oh, anyway, what else do I do? Any type of ideation, like any type of concepts. I also do book summaries using Miro. I use it for strategy planning and thinking out things for my career job as well. Any type of strategy work, I am using Miro for that as well. So me and Miro are tight. We're tight. I also have a great personal and professional development board as well. So yeah, we have a lot of really cool things. Miro use cases. So how do we use Miro? I think this is a really good question. Like how are we going about utilizing Miro? Okay. So 3 ways. Brainstorming. This is a really great opportunity. Miro has thousands of templates. If you want to brainstorm an idea, a project, an initiative, what have you, you can get set up within minutes. And there is a lot of it's super easy to use. Um, it's great. It's just a good tool. So you can brainstorm ideas, you can get other people involved. You can get yourself involved, again, team members involved, but brainstorming is a really, really great way to use it as well. So let's get into it. Project kickoff meetings. I love project kickoff meetings. So here's what I like about project kickoff meetings is that oftentimes we are sitting in front of a table if you're in person, right? Or it could be hybrid, it could be around a Zoom call, and you're just going through a deck, like a PowerPoint deck, and you just have PowerPoint after PowerPoint or after, slide after slide, whatnot. And so it can be a bit routine, right? But you can use a project kickoff meeting in a Miro template to do that because you can invite people onto this particular template for your project kickoff meeting, and you can add stickies, you can make it interactive. And that's the cool thing about Miro is that it's all about real-time collaboration. It's all about getting people involved so people don't feel like it's static and it's stuffy. You know what I'm saying? And so use this for a project kickoff meeting. I have done that several times. We're going to go through an old like client strategy Miro board, right? And so we're going to go through that so that you guys can kind of see what I'm talking about. We have a couple of things that I want to show you within my own Miro board. I'm going to show you my book that I'm reading, and we're going to show some AI things that you can do as well, because we are going to talk about the intelligence canvas that is rolling out. They're rolling out about 50 features, Miro is, and I'm excited. So we'll get into that in a couple of minutes. Okay. What else? Did I do 3? Oh, lessons learned. This is, let me tell you something. There's nothing more that I love than lessons learned. So lessons learned, for those that don't know, lessons learned is when you are at the end of a project and you gather everybody around and almost like circle time. Who remembers circle time when you were a little kid? You were at circle time, you had a snack, you had a toy, and you have the teacher and it says, okay, everybody, let's talk about X, whatever the topic was. And so that's essentially what lessons learned are. You go around the room and you say, okay, what could have been done better? What did we do super well? What needs to be improved? What do we need to start, stop, and continue doing? I think lessons learned is something that everyone should do, regardless of your industry. Let's see. I met with somebody recently. We're just talking about podcasting this week and some new opportunities and things. And this person went to podcast movement. See, if I was an event planner, I would relish into conducting a lessons learned session after every single event. I don't care if it's a workshop with 5 people or 500 or 5,000 people. It is super important. I don't care if it's after your first, you've launched your first podcast season, you're doing a book launch, whatever it is, lessons learned matters. Okay, that's my little spiel on that. I love a good lessons learned. Okay. DM me about that because I get super excited about that. It's like one of my faves. Okay, Miro AI use cases. We're going to go into the intelligent canvas. But let me explain to you what the intelligent canvas is. Can I just do a little something on the spot? No, I won't do it on the spot. It's okay. Miro's new intelligent canvas integrates AI-powered features that enhance collaboration by offering real-time suggestions, automated task management, and smart content organization. So this is what it does. I just want to do this on the spot, y'all. I wanted to increase this font right quick so that you guys can kind of see it. Ooh. So that's essentially what we're let me move this up a little bit. I just want to make sure you guys can actually see what we're talking about. Shout out to me having a brand new presenting platform. I'm using it. I like it a lot. This seems like it's like a lot of fun for me. Okay. Let's okay, let me play it again. Okay. I just like that. Ooh, it shows up so much better. Okay. Miro's new intelligent canvas integrates AI-powered features that enhance collaboration by offering real-time suggestions, automated task management, and smart content organization. Let me show y'all what exactly we are talking about when we talk about the intelligence canvas. Because this, my friends, okay. I think we have it here. Okay, cool. All right, so this is the intelligent canvas. If you're not signed up for Miro, you want to go to Miro.hq. Let me make sure I got that straight. Miro.hq.com. You can, or Miro.com, rather, Miro.com. Sign up. You can get 3 boards for free. But I think it's well worth it, to be quite honest. That's just me. I'm all about the team Miro, as you can see, being that I was nominated for a Community Rising Star Award. Hello, we praise God. Okay. So, introducing the intelligent canvas. Okay. This is what's so cool about what Miro is doing. Essentially, what they're presenting is that they're presenting a few ways that you can start to use AI. So, we're going to go through a couple of features that they've released. They haven't released everything. But what they've done is that if you have a brainstorming meeting, I love this. What you can do is that you can let AI do the work and you can create summaries. We're going to look to do that with my book summary. I'm going to show you how that works in a minute. But I think this is great because oftentimes we come with these brainstorming sessions and we're like, okay, we got a lot of ideas, but like who is going to summarize all this information? And so this is really neat that they have at a click of a button, you can get briefs, you can summarize information. And of course, my rule of thumb, and I think many people who utilize AI, is that you always want to make sure that it's accurate, right? This is not meant to replace your brain. It's not meant to it's not meant to replace your brain or that you can't think anymore. Like, let's not do that, folks. Like, let's have the ideas, let's go and utilize the tool. Let's partner with these tools for the best outcome. So whether that's emails or content or whatever else that you are producing. But yeah, this is really neat. What else do they have going on? You can also create diagrams. So I like this, like flow charts, diagrams. We're going to look at that too. I'm excited to show you what I've seen here. And then they have something called sidekicks. This is really cool. Basically, what they have done with their technology is what they've done is you can ask like a product leader or ask an agile coach for next steps on a particular strategy based upon what has been presented on the Miro board, which for me, my friends, come on. That's next level. Could you imagine I'm just sitting here just with my stickies and I'm just like and I'm just like, and then all of a sudden I am asking the AI assistant, hey, AI assistant, could you help me with figuring out the next 5 steps on this strategy? And it's going to create something. And again, hopefully based upon the inputs and what the information is presented, it's in alignment with what is being produced. So I think I'm just excited to test the sidekick out. Now, okay, I have to see. I don't think the sidekick is out, but that's why you have to join the wait list. There's some things that I know that I already have on my Miro board. And this is cool too. So, okay. They're showing you how you can do different stuff. Okay. What else do I want to show you? Oh, they got templates. Come on, templates. So they got templates here that are really meant to help speed up the work. And when I went to the webinar on this, that was one of the things that they had underscored in the webinar is that they were really looking to help Miro users empower them to really utilize these tools in such a way that it's going to help you collaborate smarter. It's going to help you work more efficiently. And so this is why they've created all of these widgets and sidekicks and different things like that. So we definitely will do a part 2 because I think there's just so much to dive into. Let's see, collaborate as one team on an intelligent canvas, which is great. Single pane of glass for faster decisions. One thing that's really neat about Miro is that you can bring together all sorts of information between Slack, between Google Drive, Asana, OneDrive, Dropbox, Monday. That's one of the things that I really, really love and enjoy on there. You can also do, which is one of my faves, which is the Miro Talk Track, which you could say it replaces Loom. You don't necessarily have to use it, but I actually find the Miro Talk Track to be very useful, to be quite honest. I like it a lot. Questions so far, drop them in the chat. We're going to go through a couple of use cases and then we'll work it out, y'all. So I'm actually going to share this tab here. Okay. Let me share this tab with y'all. Make sure you guys can see as well. Okay. Your browser has lost connection to screen audio. Okay. I think you guys can see this. We'll see. Okay. Very good. Okay, cool. So, Redeeming Your Time. Redeeming Your Time is a book that I have read and I am also rereading and taking notes on. One of the things that I am super intentional about is note taking, right? A couple of things about that. I like to be able to learn through a couple different ways, not just read something, but you can read, right, to understand. But the way that I am is I need a couple things. I need to note take, but I also need a way to do some visual note taking as well. So I do this with courses, some particular courses I've done this with. I've done this with shout out to Dewan Matunga, who did it was like a disc course. I forgot the name of it. I don't know why I'm blanking on it. I'll probably try to bring it up on my Miro board. But basically, I broke down my disc assessment. I spent like weeks on that thing. I probably need to just pull it up again. That probably needs to be a once a month activity. But and maybe we can do some AI stuff with that as well. But huge on note taking. I believe note taking and especially the visual note taking is really important. I think you have to learn. You have to learn. You can't just listen to stuff. So I note take on all the things for what I do. So books. So here we are, redeeming your time. And okay, this is a lot of text. I'm not telling you to read it because it's really for my eyes. But so I have a thing about about the book, which is essentially examining biblical principles on productivity, time management through the lens of Jesus and how Jesus spent his time. So I'm doing a deep study on that, looking at the gospels and everything. And so I have like the board, the sticky right here, which kind of is like, why did I choose this book? Right. And you can kind of look at that about like why I chose this book. So I did a couple stickies here. And then what do I do next? I'll go down here. And what I did was I reread the chapter. And I think I'm halfway through the second round, but essentially what I've done is I have put all of the insights of the chapter and into this right here. And so I'm looking at, all the insights that I put right here. And what we'll do is we will start to put together like a summary. Like, let's look at how we should do this summary inside this Miro board. Okay. So I'm going to click right here. This is a button. It says Miro AI. Hopefully you guys can see that. So it says Miro AI. And I'm going to go with I'm going to do summary. So let's see what it says. And we're going to click on that and we're going to see what does this say? It's going to summarize. Ooh. Not me being very excited about this. So I love this because it says Chapter 1 Insights. It says the document is titled Chapter 1 Insights. The content is currently unspecified, indicating that it may be in the initial stages of development. Main ideas. The focus of the document appears to be on providing insights related to a specific topic. Observation. It says the lack of detailed content in the provided content suggests that the further information is needed to fully understand. The document structure and the use of chapters imply an organized approach to presenting the information. I love this. But I think, to be honest, like this is super interesting because I felt, for me, I felt I was super detailed with this. But can you see the benefit of having this here, right? Could you see the benefit of this? If you go here to Miro AI, let me go right here once again. Hold on. Let's reload it. But this is a good opportunity to think through when you are, when you have a brainstorming meeting. You might have a lot of stickies all around. So you may say to yourself, okay, how do I make sure that I have extracted the best points from this particular board? So I like this right here. Yeah, I like this a lot. I really, really like this a lot. So I'm wondering right here. Okay, let me try something here. Okay. Okay. Miro Assist document. So you can do a custom prompt. And so this is neat. You can say right here, I'm going to say here, can you summarize the key points of the gospel, and please include all of the Bible verses. Let's see if it does it. Who knows? So this is neat. So we're going to do this prompt. Oh, and we're going to ask for sticky notes. Oh, okay. Oh, wait a minute. No, we want to summarize. Hold on. We want to, yes, this is what we want. Generate. Let's see what it does. So yeah, let's see what it does. Your request may contain harmful content. Interesting. I don't think that's it. Maybe they don't understand what I mean, which could also be something. So I love this. This is a good little exercise for us, because that means that we should make sure that maybe that the prompt is a little more specific, right? Maybe that's what we should do. Let me see this here. Let me start here. Let me see what this does. So I'm going to go right here. Let's try this again. And I want to do a summary. Let's see what this says. Ah. Oh, that's cool. So it says this section provides an overview of the content themes. The document is designed to give readers a clear understanding of what to expect, including its main ideas, significant elements. The detailed and thorough approach ensures that all relevant aspects are covered comprehensively. So that's cool. I'm wondering too if I'm gonna wonder too if I can. I'm gonna try this. Let's share this tab here. This is a project canvas that I've created, and I want to do the same thing here. I want to see here, and I want to actually want to do a summary. Let's see what this says. Ooh, this is what I'm talking about. So I like this because maybe this had more information, y'all. Look at that. So it summarized what was on this document. So what I could do is copy and paste this, put into a Google Doc, put it into ClickUp Notes, whatever it is that I'm utilizing. Look at that. It's going. This is pretty cool. Ah. What? So it's taking each of the elements of the canvas, like team roles, stakeholders, constraints, risk, scope, success criteria, and it basically took everything. Oh, that's dope. This is cool. So I'm actually gonna, ooh, let me go over here. Okay. I'm going to put this right over here. This is cool. So now you have a summary of the document. What else can you do with this? You can create a frame. Ah, neat. What else can you do? Can you tag people in this? Let me see something. Can you tag people in this? I was trying to see if you could tag somebody in it. Maybe not. You can lock the doc. Locking is super important, especially if you don't want people messing with your stuff. Let's see. What else did I want to do? All right. I actually want to see. Let me see this. I want to do something else. I want to see if we can do a flow chart. Can you create a project flow chart of the key tasks and include each of the Kanban tasks? We'll see what happens. See what happens with this. This will be interesting. That's the one thing about AI prompts is that you have to be as creative as possible. And so let's see what happened here. So, okay. So basically they gave me a diagram of how to identify of the timeline. Start, define project scope, identify tasks, prioritize, assign resources, implement, check, adjust, move to the next, complete, end. So that's interesting. I'm with it. What is this? Illustrate. I wonder if I could do this. Oh, this is an idea. I wonder if I want more ideas. Here we go. Here's an idea, guys. Let's ask for more stickies. Can we generate sticky notes on additional tasks for this project based on what is selected? Let's see if it does that. I don't know. Yeah, we'll see if it does that. Ah, look at this, y'all. So based upon what we highlighted, it gave us more tasks. This is cool. This is really, really cool. I love this. This is super cool. Now, here's what you all can do. You can show the author. Okay, that's me. Okay, I'm not sure why I put the emoji situation here, but this is neat. This is really, really neat. Okay, I like it. Add a tag. You can add a tag if you want to. Hide author. Oh, you can comment. You can add somebody. So you can definitely add somebody. You can say, can you review this? Let's be happy about it. So that's cool. I love this. Now, something else that I think is really neat that you can do, and I'm wondering, so one thing you can do is you can add Miro to ClickUp, right? Or your PM tool. And so what you can do is we're going to log in. Questions you all have so far. This is pretty neat. So we've gone through brainstorming, we've gone through like brainstorming and summarizing, we've gone through diagramming, and we've gone through how they can generate stickies, which is I think super neat. Super, super neat. Now, if this one doesn't, okay. Okay. Convert from Miro. Y'all, look at this. I'm gonna tell you what right here. Um oh. Oh, okay. Andrea's Team Hub. Status. Not started. Priority. You can do a time estimate if you wanted to. Convert to ClickUp task. Ooh, look at that. Which is super cool. And bam. So this is again, this is what I super love about the platform is that you can add, you can integrate so many different types of things. It's really, it's super, super awesome how you can do that. What else was I going to do? Some of the other apps. There's some other apps. If you needed to do Loom, you could add Loom in if you wanted to or not. But you know, again, this is really cool how you can do this. If you open it up, let's see what happens when you open it up. If I wanted to move it to content development, I could if I wanted to. And then when I open it up and ClickUp, it'll be there as well. So just showing you the versatility of how you can utilize Miro to do brainstorming, project planning, and to also assign tasks as well. So not only are you can utilize the normal features of Miro, but also helping to utilize the AI features. So we have gone through 3 particular use cases using some of the intelligent canvas aspects. You have summaries that you can do. You can create diagrams, and you can also create additional tasks. You can also generate stickies. This is really cool. This is super fun. And that's all that we have here today. Don't forget to vote for me. If you're on LinkedIn, I will prime the post for tomorrow. But if you're on Instagram or on Threads, make sure that you go and you vote. We will go back next week. We'll wrap this up. Some more use cases, I think, that I want to show you all. But again, Miro for project managers, so many really great things that Miro is doing. I cannot wait until they roll out more features. And that's all that I have for you all today. Thank you all so much for tuning in, and I'll see you guys soon. Have a great rest of the day, and we'll see you next week.